in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, Komon-Tok. We the talk right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Komon-Tok, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From Salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for.
Yes, Ambulance, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. You know that already. Well, of course, I'm sure plenty Pauna don't follow Sam Sumana today. The much anticipated press conference. We get a mixed message inside it, and we get for can church on waiting on the mean and how the possibility we go do some clear analysis. We also go check on this much talk about news for Dr. Samura Kamara becoming the next president. Videos are everywhere on social media. You see jubilant crowd, people and they celebrate, even going. Even another set of people even go to a mama and they sing, say they don't, more or less like it's just a matter of time. We also see a viral video where go out where one teacher, because of the technique we use for teach, it go viral. And we go also look at the Minister of Foreign Affairs. You know, social media now a different ball game. I think it be the Truth Media. This morning with Lamrana Abad. You know, Lamrana Abad established finally on platform. And there was an accusation. This accusation of the flying on social media say he used in position for send Engulfing go America. Well, it don't clarify. As you see, not to say happen, blah 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 blah. Anyway, we'll look into that. We also go see another trouble, very, very, very disturbing video where we see this cultural practice where you get some few blokes there where we just grab no more than say we person die, this person which man, this person which human. Simply, you know, when you look at the whole thing, the one that they can do and two, if you check carefully, now people are way them poor at the community or then people not get money. Trust me, I'm sure this now a confirm. Nobody absolutely under you, when you know, you know, you go like you person, they don't bury and done. They don't bury you person done. Another case man, we say you know how for go dig he say he suspect and say where they don't die, the gap na net, they unbug people. I'm sure say now one person will die back, not so. One person will die. But then you always like that they village, small town, village, more identity they happen. You hardly for like that's happen a free town, like usa find usa so, but then small town. And they know they watch for if na chief died, they know they go over after you. If na money man died, they know they go after you. Then they find the most vulnerable person where they know say you know get person behind her. If he died, then they go accuse, they go dig herself, then burn her back. And this thing need for stop. It need for stop because look, we're not the 21st century for God's sake. When they don't bury person done, the person they don't dig, they don't bury and done. You don't smash down. How that person go come again? It can't terrorize people there. If not so because una they select, you know. Anyway, we go look into that. And on the African stage, Nigeria don't set a clear precedent. They succeed for pressure the Finland government, where they found one of them, one of the separatist leader, where they called for the secession of Biafra, where they don't jail Finland. We also look on the global stage, and this is troublesome because very serious. The UK government, they're under serious pressure as the immigration talk, no, they go away. Now, this is not just a clear example for we. Yeah, in the country, people in the left and job because they feel say this important for them. Check around the streets of London, go to Manchester, go to Scotland, all the UK people are, you know, they're not just, I mean, you know, pretend for say we're not like this. Then they really show that to the the government say they're not like what's in the happen. But anyway, we'll go touch on that. As always, we jam-packed now, yeah. If you just join we want to use this opportunity to welcome you with a different sign, within a YouTube, with a Facebook, with a TikTok, Instagram, any so you feel comfortable for watch. You're more than welcome. Not deserve. You know, Mr. Komon-Tok. What we can start the program better. They can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to a sweet mama salute.
All right, straight to the point. We just want to count the shots. I'll just count the shots. Yeah, we just want to count the shots into there. The shots adverts. As you know, the Burkina Faso trip, it means a lot. We not just want to rely on social media buzz. We want to go to the ground, go observe, study what these people they do, and send them back to now. And perhaps down there go serve as a learning point. You see, there's always something for gain when you move from one location to another, especially now when this news all over. If you check across social media, the world, a large, in fact, some then there's a France 24, no, DW. These are Western media there, where they hardly talk about people there. They know it will be the wait and see the social media parade or propose Ibrahim Traore, they're not for talker. But again, you see, there's a difference between what we say online and on the reality, what's in the ground. And that make it always fine for Lego at the ground. Because perhaps, maybe, who knows, our governments and then they do this, send some people and put things, you know. But anyway, we definitely bring for now the shots there.
As we bring you details beyond the headlines, see Burkina Faso through a different lens. Komon-Tok's groundbreaking series, dispatched from the front lines. Live coverage from Burkina Faso in September. Join us and let's explore together. The shots will be shared across all our social media platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Stay connected As a reporter, we will be live with the Komon-Tok team in Burkina Faso.
All right, so straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for this. The name Sam Sumana is not strange. In fact, it sets a record at the country. One of the record for the fact that the first politician, according to what we know, for take the Sierra Leone government outside of the jurisdiction of the country, outside of Lausanne, go win case against the government. Which it means a lot. And he even mentioned that today. Well, they can take, because some of them are not able to watch it. Most people on the wait even say, sure. A lot of people are watching back today. So what would they do? We don't just take the sensitive part and just listen and we'll do analysis. Just 8 minutes. But you won't listen. What they can.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok.
I never formed a party. I was not the founder of the Coalition for Change. Coalition for Change, not to be formed party C4C. Now other people then form it. And then my people of Kono land decided that you have to come and lead your party. Because the C4C was the resurrection of the Kono progressive movement from Radisson Blu. And we did what we did. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, let's remember the weeks of Shaka Province service is arithmetic to make APC to win. He had to go to the east to carve out Kono from the rest of the southeast. And we did that and he won in the 1967 elections. It ran until he gave it to President Joseph Saidu Momo for the incident that took place. And after the civil strife, the senseless war, we came back. In 1996, APC lost because of the lack of the proper strategy or formula that was initiated by Shaka Province leaders. In 2002, we lost again. In 2007, APC under Dr. Anis Baikroma went back to the drawing table and I readopted the Shaka Stevens strategy. And we won in 2007. With a repeat of that in 2012, we won again without no runoff. And then we reneged on that in the APC, and we lost in 2018. We repeated that again in 2023, we lost. So dear fellow comrades of the APC, this is a time of reckoning. This is the time of realization that we need to come back to the drawing table and do what is best. Every vote counts. Every vote counts to make us to win the elections, irrespective of ethnicity and irrespective of region. This is the time for the APC to nationalize the party, that it cannot be some people's party, it has to be all people's party. For those people that created the rift between me and my superior, Anis Baikroma, I say to you, you have failed. I say to you, would have failed, yeah? Because for me, once I don't like you forever. No matter what you want to do, I have no time for that. We have resolved that. And in the videos and other instances, we have put that behind us to move forward. Me and President Koroma, not to nobody in business. We don't come together. But when we have resolved that I have to come back to my father's party from no less a person but my superior, and it's by Koroma, I acted to that. In consultation with my family and friends, we resolved and I came back to the APC. In 2020, I received a letter of real instatement into the party. But then, how can you write a whole constitution just to disenfranchise an individual in 2022, making sure that you're making the mistake, the erroneous mistake, by inputting a clause that is ultra-various to the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Article 41 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone makes it abundantly clear the criteria that is required to become a president and candidate in the People's Congress and for Sierra Leone as a whole.
On the 5th of September, I'm hosting arguably the most important webinar that I've done for my community this year.
This is echoed in Article 42 of the ECSL Act. Why should the political party act ultra-various to that one? Let we learn from we brother then at the greenhouse. They have expunged that. Let we self-learn from best practice, if that's so to speak. So when all of that happened, the 2023 elections, I'm here to tell my story, to let you know that I was denied not to contest the 2023 election. They say I'm not qualified. And I said to them, no wahala, no problem, no problem. I said that in humility, in tolerance, and in endurance. And then what happened? They allowed another Sierra Leonean, the name of Paul Almami Bangura, aka Paul Pajero, to contest. And why was I disqualified? They said I belonged to another party for the elections in 2023. And that was to say, because I was reinstated in 2020, does not make the 5-year clause that they had inputted in the Constitution. But Paul Almami Bangura, little did they know that he was the running mate in the CDP party. And why would you allow him to contest and disenfranchise just individual? So this is the time for APC to realize and expunge that ugly discriminatory clause in our Constitution and make sure that we bring everybody on board. Equality, parity, transparency. That is what the President Chairman has been advocating, but it's not being implemented. So with that, after they had resolved and I decided to pick up my new card, I was issued the 2023 membership by the Secretary General. And I looked at him, I laughed. The Secretary General, the 10-way I will be member of APC, Nana P did something. Because it was in 1982 that I first received my APC membership card under the Secretary General of the party, E.T. Kamara. That was the card I received. But my biological card, as pointed from my father, was in 1962. So, now you can tell me something a new member, honorary foundation member, and then we proceeded. Because of that, I went and took my matter to the Elders Council of the party, and they resolved that they should give me my rightful card and allow me to contest. They both not for free the company now. That happened. And what next? The Elders Council, in their intervention, they never listened to them. Matter of fact, on one occasion, we went to the party office to discuss the matter. Nobody showed up on their side. We endured all of that. I said, the kids at the road, and I sat behind. We continued, and I persevered to make sure that we can resolve the issues of our party within the party. No, not take it too close outside. Let us resolve our intra-party dispute amicably. For I stand as an epitome of peace in the APC, that when we resolve the issue of Sam Sumana, I shall serve as the ambassador to go out there and make sure people like Mohamed Bangura to come back to the APC. And I shall endeavor to reach out to other people to make sure that they come back to the APC. I shall serve as that ambassador. When I'm not free, there's no guarantee that any one of us in this room will see tomorrow. So why do you fight as if you don't have faith? It's all vanity. But let's respect the next person. When you respect me, you're not only respecting me, you are respecting my own people of Kono land. You are giving a future to the youth of this nation. But when you try to segregate against an individual, expecting fair play, you are only shooting yourself in the foot. That happened in the past, and we should renege on such errors. So on that note, I proceeded within the party to the next level of making my complaint to the National Grievance and Disciplinary Handling Committee of the party. And in that, it was a shame.
All right, so Fambul, let me just tap on that side there. I'm sure if you want to watch the entire clip on now, you go na AYV, go na with channel, you're there everywhere anyway. You go get. Well, let us do waiting be the main thing. First, you know the doubts this is a seasoned politician, somebody who don't hold the second highest position, power in the country, you know go doubt where they talk. When he starts in conversation, they talk about force. It bring about the constitution. What did the constitution say? And it tie up back in history. How in Papa, now more or less a founding father. How in parents there, then suffer, then struggle, people then die in Kono people then. And he also make it clear, say, not to come in Canada party in the second generation. In fact, according to from 19, now in first card way gets now 1982. In Papa Bidon, they in Papa Bidon they APC since 1962. But one of the key things where you do, it taking speech, a mixed speech. One area they call for unity. It mentions say if they get the chance, person like Mohamed Bangura, that's people that draw on the line. Where the Mohamed Bangura, a lot of people are up till now are not the forgiver, and some people are not going to ever forgive Mohamed Bangura because these are the one people and the very first politicians where the election be just fresh, where be bold enough for go against in party and ultimately begin inspired another people who don't count many times on the program and you know lie and you know either. I talk, I say the pan talk within colleagues. I talk and I have many times on interview. I say APC no able do nothing. And I'm sure people are remember notice. We ask her, what's you pull his confidence? How is it? You know, sort of person now in the looping he left APC, nobody no able do nothing. But it creates tension at that time because unity be very important. Now that's people argue. So for the fact that Chief Sam Sumana they say they bring and calm, people then put on they underline that side. They say, oh, it seems as if something is, you know, what is going on? When we move along that the speech, it's the Constitution of Sierra Leone, 9-day pantap any constitution, which is right. Where according to Article 41, they talk about the criteria for let somebody become even an aspirant. Where according to our APC violates. Where you make a point where you are on the line, it said they make the Constitution, specifically the 2022 election Constitution, now for let them not get a chance for team up, and he make reference to somebody Paul Bangura. Paul Bangura be there na CDP, in fact, na running mates. But when he come back, they allow him for stand, but in them bar off. In other words, they say in a new member, reach to the maturity in terms of the length of service, which he go agree with and say if that's not the case, it's really unfair for Leona gets if you're not a targeter. I just want to make the thing balance in that way. If there is somebody where una allowed a run, though another person self one run, when I say no, this person not qualify, but this person qualify. But more or less, these people and all are good and they go, or then they have there at the party, then decide for come back. So what's it going on? Double standard. So that I make a vow for say, look, anybody will stand in your way, well, perhaps you go see the highway. And also, anybody will feel say will just give up like that. No. He make it clear at the end of the interview and the end of the discussion, say he won't go, you want to stand for presidency, you want to stand for the flag bearership. But one take you back during Ibiki time. During Ibiki time, the person where more or less people in the fear a little bit when somehow the strong man, he was a strong man. People in Nasudan be the same. Ibiki now more of that ceremonial or that kind of father figure, you know, a man, cool boy, decisive. You know, there's a difference between being weak and firm. Some people they see them and they're nice, they smile, but if firm in making decision. Well, that's not the presidency wouldn't to run. Sam Sumana was the guy, was the tough guy, was seen as maybe somebody where people in the fear, whilst the part, no, they don't say mama and papa, not so. We know we'll go up now with the fear of papa pass mama, not so. Well, you look like say the papa back then, the Sam Sumana, people in the afraid that whilst the Komra na Anes. But anyway, fast forward to this now. So it make it clear say, you don't mind for let the right thing be done, but anybody who will stop and for let you know get the opportunity for stand, that person they like prepare. But the this is not the sour lay on the line. One of the biggest opportunities where SLPP gets. Yes, we understand the election is controversial. We understand irregularities. But to be honest with you, SLPP begin competitive advantage in terms of campaigning, in terms of being together, in terms of better organizing, in terms of campaigning. No, just put this, will they follow? So what SLPP do? He allow let the courts case them thrive. Hey, Aman. If you come, if you potential, possibly is a potential enemy or maybe rival, you say you are like they say when your enemy they make mistake, not correct. What is so? Not correct. When that's exactly SLPP do. When APC BC say okay, the best side now for gonna court, well, would I get the court? Would I get the courts? Would I get the courts? We know that get the court also. Well, behind the scene, it happened. And we get Fisher. Now he be the cow then. Wow. Wow. We see how it happened. Well, it looked like say, but this time around, a new pattern become. This new pattern, not to get for Gona court. Sam Sumana say no interested for Gona court, but they go PPRC. Would I get then a PPRC? Remember, Abdullah Bangura will be the PPRC. Where this man will be SLPP. In fact, we don't prove until where that side and if I put the person where nobody know in party will be in partisan, you party for the heart. But he was a SLPP party card carrier. Just like the CSO, Mambu, and other people, then distort that particular field day. That area there, Femi Claude School and the likes, them bad all them fell all kind way. And they allowed party where they ask for one bag guest where upper than chairman coca them. Imagine a very joke account, it's having like I don't know how to put on so joke party. They allow those parties there for thrive whilst another person because no more vocal against the current government, then pull all kind of magic, all kind of disturbance, all kind of tricks, then pull out. So this other look like another advantage they come for SLPP. Because we don't listen the other day, City Yaya Tunis don't explain what in the constitution say and how they plan for uphold the constitution. And he say, one let other person can then go back in a court and I made them follow the constitution. Well, Sam Sumana don't quote the constitution of Sierra Leone, Article 41, what it say. And he believes say nothing other will be past the constitution, no book, no constitution, no day. These are the when I say primus inter pares, these are the first among equal. And therefore, it will go side PPRC. And when you go PPRC, the ruling government go use that at their advantage. Common sense. When they talk about Komon-Tok, it go use that at their advantage. And who knows how it go drag? Maybe it go take 6 months, maybe it go take 7 months, maybe it go take 1 year, maybe other things will coincide. then say, well, you enemy, they make mistake. No correct time. If the APC choose as an opposition for go that side again, what are the SLPP for good thing and no good day? Huh? I mean, just make me, let them go, not so. And other people then look at the whole thing. What is going on? And the other day we make one key thing where I most underline here. APC, for the fact that they allowed Paul Bangura for stand and bar away Sam Sumana, I think, although it's difficult for us to judge because we don't get both sides, but this is an own point, which means we support, say, I go say a double standard. But one of the things where I be one, where I advise is Sam Sumana miss opportunity. It means huge opportunity. When them we don't do and so, they don't bar off. Instead of a full and full foot, when he gets an ambition in heart, he won't become the flag bearer. Join the bandwagon, whoever them pin. It make a very salient parable. It talk about the parable of King Solomon, where two women them and picking two women them, they're all born, but the one in Peking died during the night. So what did the other do? They go exchange in Peking. And confusion come, then go facing King Solomon. This enemy Peking, and this enemy Peking, this and they're all. So King Solomon is confused. He said, okay, you know what? When all they claim this Peking, the best thing they do, Lord, we cut this Peking, you get half, now they get half. Then the palaver go down. Now the other woman says, say, no, get athletic. Now from that point there, King Solomon no say, actually, if you born that Peking, you know where's a killer, and then take the Peking and get to the rightful person we born. So he make that parable. What makes so sense? He say before them destroy SLPP, APC, whoever them choose, he go support her for their way, which is a good thing. But when he head towards the end of his speech, when I see how he play with word, like I tell you, now a veteran, senior politician, he know how to play with words, he know how to organize in time. You know, the speech, he matured. He get threats at one hand, the threats in there, but at the same time, he open way rooms, and he also the time for tell them say you know about the constitution. Again, I still they come. Sam Sumana for don't take that chance. Join the APC, not so you get something like that. Campaign for Samuel Kamara, campaign you campaign for yourself. Let people and see you, let people and with self. Then tell you stand a chance. But you sit down, you fall foot, you know, put on, you vex. But even after the election were controversial, you know, put statement. We not see as well some opposition they come together. Now we are here for quite some time. They say, you know, now if you for talk. So all of this come mix up. And the good thing is, there's the people and they follow. Then they see how things and they operate. A lot of people and they ask the question. So if you not be me, nobody else. Nobody else. Anyway, now that's so they tap the analysis of Sam Sumana. When it comes to this, we go definitely being as it plan for gonna PPRC. If you not change the clause, if you're not expunger, you say them for puller. If you're not puller, you go take them, carry them go to court. We just put down the aside and we go look at a very interesting discussion. I'm sure some of them don't listen this this discussion on social media. Some of them will go right here. For say Timothy Kaba using power and influence in girlfriend, his son go na part of the delegation we saloon for Kego na the UN. But this allegation completely. Allegation. These are talk there where they scatter social media. But Lord just puts how important, how explainer what they can.
About. So I see a post, you know, a few days ago where they mentioned even you. So say you take somebody in a Kenema, somebody where they sell food, cookery, man. You can't go to the UN General Assembly. Yeah, can you confirm that?
No, I did not take her to the UN General Assembly. I took her, the mission took her to the UN Security Council presidency. in the UN Security Council presidency.
In what capacity?
I'm coming. We wanted to showcase, we had a food tasting event. A food tasting event for showcase Sierra Leonean cuisine to the UN to the UN Security Council members and those that were present. We were looking for people where they prepare Sierra Leone dishes. And so the best place for get somebody where get that culinary, unadulterated taste of preparing Sierra Leonean food was to look for somebody.
How was she selected?
She was selected based on many criteria. One of the best, then he called in place Goat Kingdom. I'm a client of that Goat Kingdom in Kenya.
Okay, now you
very
recommend?
Delicious. I recommend it.
So it's because you're connected?
I have a no.
No, is that not conflict of interest?
No.